What's going on, my peoples? And I go by name the Sorcerer, and I'm now going to be doing the 12 Zodiac sign readings for the month of March. So we are going to be rock and rolling. If this resonates, I hope this helps. If not, send it back to universe. Energies are fluid. We keep on shining and we stay rising. So let's see what's happening for the month of Aries. Let's start with Aries, all right? All right, Aries it is. Let's do the reading. Hope everyone's okay, and let's go into this. Okay, so the energy that I feel at this moment in time is a very, very strong surge of energy that's about to happen for the sign of Aries. It's the energy of essentially waking up. This newfound energy is meant to inspire you, and it's meant for you to take control in regarding things that you want in terms of your decision. All right, so I have at the start of the reading the 10 of Wands. Yes, the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands, for me, it's about exploration. For me, it's about taking opportunities from an entrepreneurial point of view. And I also see that you are now being pushed to live by the truth. And the truth is what you feel. It's this newness, this new energy, turning the page, starting a new chapter. And I really want you to understand that use this as a momentum. And the momentum for you is to keep on, if anything, working on your goals and knowing that your desired outcome is due to the fact that you know. And all you've got to do is just going through this journey. It's essentially letting you know that you found this type of outcome and you found this type of breakthrough, shall I say, where it's going to take you to many more lucky moments for this month of March. It's about embracing this as well. So for the month of March for Aries, I want you to know that if you are in search of the pursuit of happiness, this could be your dreams. This could be in terms of relationship. This could be with everything else. I'm just letting you know, especially with the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is letting you know that there is definitely fortune after difficulty. It's going to be a happy month for you. And this is about expression. Expressions of self, expressions of love, expressions of appreciating life as it is. And I feel very much that you are guided to go through this because essentially you are with the Lovers card. I'm going to just put it that way. Yeah, the Lovers card. Here we go. It's about the choices that makes you feel happy. The feelings of love due to these choices as it is. And what I like about this as we are talking right now is that especially with the Two of Cups, the Two of Cups is two things. It could be the alignment that you so want with your shared goals, your visions, the desires, knowing your path, your destiny. I like this energy as we speak because this is about being completely free. And freedom isn't just about saying, oh, I'm free. It's doing something that you love doing, that you are not in the trap of like having to work from check to check. I feel that there is an abundance, and for you to trust that process as we speak, because the Temperance card is letting you know that after all of the times when things haven't been in your favor, it's now unraveling for you. You are in the process right now of having this as a form of encouragement to let you know that you've got the energy to go forwards, and that this new time, which is the Sun card, is a blessing. It's guiding you, and I'm letting you know that it's powerful. And power is not just about just feeling the energy of powerful physicality for your own like physical areas in your life, feeling like you're strong. It's having the visions to know that the shift that you've always wanted, the feelings that you so want in terms of being able to make these steps, the steps are there, and now you are headed in the right path. So let's now look into the Zodiac sign Taurus. Yes, the Zodiac sign Taurus. Shout out to you guys. And this is for Taurus for the month of March. Okay. I like this energy. Let's see what it's saying for Tauruses. Hope everyone's okay. Guys, when you've got the time, I'd really appreciate... I think I've wrote this backwards, or I don't know. There's a mirroring with the lenses, but Sorcerer 333 for TikTok and for Instagram. All right? All right. So the energy that I feel very much so is that there is changes that are happening for Taurus. I feel very much led to say that it needs to be a situation that there may be some growing pains, because you've got endings creating new beginnings, especially with the Ten of Swords. This is about allowing yourself to be present in these moment of changes, because I don't automatically think that the Ten of Swords is a bad card. It's the imagery is horrific. I'm not gonna lie, the imagery is horrific, but ultimately this is about embracing the newness of you. And part of these growing pains that you may be going through is the realization that changes are about to happen, and it's about embracing the changes. Some people, and I'm going to say this for Taurus for this month, it may be a difficult period of you going through these changes. I feel like this is a sign to let you know that you have the fortitude and the mental strength to go through these changes. And for you, it's important that if you feel, for Taurus, that you may need some type of help in terms of support, that it's there. So you've got your friends, your family, your colleagues, all of that. There are people there to have your back, but closed mouths don't get fed. You have to speak about these things. But I feel like at the start of March, it's going to be, start of March is now, but it is going to technically be a tower moment. It is going to be a situation where you guys have to be pushed to changes. But these changes are ultimately something that will be of your benefit. I've got the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is for me to give yourself grace, especially for yourself, because this is all about, and this is what my guides are saying, unpacking the things that you have learned from the past that doesn't align with you now. And this is a version of growth that you've got to understand, especially with the King of Cups. I feel very much led to let you know that you've got to forgive yourself during these times, because during self-reflections, it will push us to go through and look within our shadows. But looking with our shadows is something that we must do for major changes, because we've got the power of alchemy, especially with the Temperance card. We can self-heal, but we've got to self-love first. And it's pushing you right now to understand that the Hierophant is a calling for big changes, and that there will be signs and synchronicities, and that you must be patient when it comes to transformations, because part of this is self-love. The approach of it is self-love, and that anything that requires deep love from somebody else, and or deep connections, requires you to have deep connections with yourself and deep love within yourself. So trust that everything is working for you and not against you, for you Tauruses. All right, now that was for Taurus, and now we're going to be looking for Gemini. Yes, Gemini. Let's have a look for you Geminis. I'm looking forward for all you Geminis, all you air signs. I'm joking, everyone. And I mean everyone. And I mean everyone. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay. Okay, what is the advice for Gemini? Okay. So, in terms of Gemini, I'm feeling good, by the way. This is good. This is really good. Actually, everything is for your highest good, guys. Okay. So, the energy that I feel very much so, especially with the Geminis, is really, really set upon and making sure that you have clear ideas in terms of relationships, plans. This is about really asserting yourself, about making sure that everything that you have is pretty much concise, that there isn't going to be any blurred lines. I feel very much with Gemini, because naturally I feel you guys are great communicators, is that it won't be a problem with any type of miscommunication on your end. I'm letting you know that you just have to be a bit more concise and a little bit more clearer for this month of March, because ultimately with the Queen of Swords, I feel like the issue that you have at this moment, especially with the King and Queen of Swords, is that there may be people that might misconstrue what you say as something else. So it's important, especially with the Devil card, that you yourself are just going to ultimately, if you need to say something in a different version, communication is key for you to do that. I also feel like this could be for those that are currently, working their 9 to 5s. I also feel like it's just a situation of just protecting yourself from any type of treachery, as I feel, because at the end of the day, your energy right now for me is quite so bright that you will essentially will trigger you will trigger people within your surroundings, and that's not your fault, but prevention is better than cure. So the energy of it is complete and utter transparency. I do feel like you guys will have the opportunity for March, especially for those who are of Gemini, to travel. I do feel like you'll be traveling a lot more. So another thing that I will say is that communication will be clear. So it needs to be more clearer, because I do feel like from a social point of view, this could be a situation where people will just misunderstand or misread what you've written down. So it's important that when you message people, you just have to double check. You gotta double check. And what I feel for yourself is your sign for March is pretty like, you've got this energy of being assertive, you got this energy of being sure about yourself. Unfortunately, some other signs, intuitively, I feel like there's a feeling that they are not ready for that, your assertiveness. So that's because they're still going through the processes of awakening, especially during the new spring season. So as I said, to make things a little bit more easier on your end, I would advise for you just to make things clear in terms of your own communications. What's about to happen towards the end of May is end of March, is I feel like anybody that's in the industry of needing to do types of public speaking, this for Geminis, I feel like there's an opportunity, or any type of career that involves a lot of communications. This could be from email, this could be from public speaking, this could be just been connecting from a point of view where you guys have to do a lot of talking. I feel like you're going to have the opportunity to have more, if anything, more time to basically showcase yourself. I feel also for the Geminis, you guys are going to really enjoy this, because there is an opportunity that's about to happen that's going to be very profitable in terms of work, in terms of platform. So take advantage of it. I have a great feeling that things are going to come towards the latter week of the 3rd week of March for Geminis. Okay, so let's look into Cancer. So yes, Cancer. Let's look for it. Shout out to everyone here. I appreciate your time and energy. I'm just writing down all of the timing, so when I record it, everything is all there for the timestamps, so everyone can just press ahead and enjoy the reading. So yes. Now we're going to look for Cancer. Shout out to all you Cancerians. out there, and let's just have a look. I feel the energy for Cancers is that your energy is about self-care for this month. I feel very much so that there's a sensitivity that you guys need to really have to go into yourselves. I feel like there's a lot of internalization, and this is the first week around March. Yes, or around March. There is a glowing transformation that I feel towards the end of the month. But let's go into it. So the first week of March, I just have this feeling that it's about self-care and self-love. I feel like you're going through the processes of emotional healing. I feel like anything that you feel in terms of needing to release any doubts, I feel like that's important, that you need to do so. It's very much so that you guys are a little bit too much in your thoughts and you're going into overdrive. It's important with the Justice card that you maintain a rational point of view of your thoughts and not to really delve into things that are sort of, it's like they say, overthinking is basically the devil's playground, right? Idle thinking is the devil's playground. And I feel like sometimes you like, especially for March, for Cancer, you fall into the trap, and that's not feeling good enough. And really and truly, rather than thinking of those thoughts, try to think of your strengths, of why people love you. This is the energy for the first week where you guys may be in an isolated point of view where you're cocooning. But while you're cocooning, it's important that you focus about your own magic, your own skills, and what makes you amazing or what makes you great. Because you have the opportunity to either do two things, analogies, right? To rise from the ashes that where you are at, or to basically come out of the actual cocoon and start to fly and turn into a beautiful butterfly. I feel that there is this energy of you guys being a going through a transformation, turning yourselves into a beautiful butterfly. And I feel very much so that the transition will happen towards the second week of March. I'm letting you know that there is, towards the latter end of March, so the third and fourth week of March, is that you're going to have your own superpower back. The Queen of Wands is your personal relations between you and the universe, as well as thinking of ways to expand and utilize whatever experiences you had to go through. What I feel, especially with the Ten of Wands, is that you've maintained a great deal of experience from your maintained a great deal of experience, and you're using that as a form of gold. So I feel very strongly to say, especially for the Cancerians, is that you've going to use this energy from your own emotions and turn it into a place where you embody that, and you will feel empowered by it, and you use it to transform your month around. This is like taking something from a negative and turning it to a positive, and actually having ownership and using it as your own source of superpower. So I want to give you your flowers, and I want to give you, I want to give you your flowers for that. So that was for Cancer. We're now going to be going into the Leo season. Yes, the Leo season. Okay, so let's have a look for all you Leos out there. Shout out to all you Leos. My wife is a Leo, so she's not gonna get a Blythe, by the way. I don't have no favorites at the end of the day. So yeah, let's look into it. For all you Leos, whoa. Okay. So the energy that I feel very much so is that Leos, you are really, really pushed to communicate at this moment, network. I'm also seeing that you're starting to believe in your dreams. It's this feeling of having a vision. I think the most important thing is that you're stepping into the roles of an important important month for yourselves. And the roles that I'm talking about are of the pursuit of your own ventures. This could be of your business. If you're an artist, a content creator, great time to put more content out and trust the new content. For Leos that want to have a new source of income or a new chapter in their lives, where for me it feels like you want a new career, you have to really go out there. Energies that I feel like is that we're moving into a time, especially with the Two of Wands, to a very strong digital age. So there are so many ways you can strategize. You can use AI, you can use YouTube, you can use LinkedIn, you can use Indeed. There are so many ways of doing so that it would be such a travesty if you don't even think about just going for it, because the Six of Pentacles for me is that there are opportunities if you network. I just feel it. It will require you to do a little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of work, but this is the things that you've got to be doing in the first place. If you don't do it, at the end of the day, the problem that you may have going forwards is that you're going to kick yourself. You're definitely going to kick yourself 110%, because what I feel is this, that there is an opportunity, an absolute opportunity, that especially with the especially with the 10 of Wands, that if you don't do this right, it will feel like you have really and truly missed an opportunity that for me, you'll be kicking yourself. You'll be absolutely kicking yourself. So don't hesitate to elevate, especially with the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to get your signs, you're going to get clues in regarding the opportunities that are there, but this will require you to be the person to initiate all of these things. That's what I feel as well, because I feel very strongly about this energy, because what I like is that this is actually pushing you out of your comfort zone. And if you push yourself out of your comfort zone, it's the high risk, high reward energy that I feel. So take your opportunities. Honestly, take your opportunities. All right. So we're now going to be looking into Virgo season. Yes, Virgo. All right. We're going to look into Virgo. Okay. Let's have a look. Shout out to everyone here. Really appreciate your time and energy. We're now going to be doing this. So yeah, I really like doing long formatted readings, because it's given me, it's just to give back. I really do it. It's a content that I love doing. Really do. All right. Okay. So Virgos, this will require you to have to look over the facts. Sorry, to really look over the facts and stats. And I have a feeling where it will require you to. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so if you look at the head of the problem, as I said, if you look at the head of the problem, you'll be absolutely fine. All right, and let me explain. It's important for you to look at the details of things, because the devils are in the details. And I think, especially for all you Virgos out there, that you yourself have to internalize and make some key decisions in this month of March. This is about personal sacrifices, as I feel, because I've got the Nine of Cups. This could be a situation where you are required to make strong adjustments going forwards. And this is part of your pathway, because the Three of Wands for me is about making a decision. And things. You got Three of Pentacles and you got the Three of Wands. So you got the three. So it's about using your experience, your knowledge, and your wisdom, especially when it comes to making strong decisions. I do feel like it will require you to basically make those decisions around the 1st to 2nd week of of March, but these transitions are a situation where it would be somewhat, it's like a matter of urgency as well. What I'm getting from this energy for me is very much so that it's a big decision, a major, major big decision, because you've got the sun. Wait, you've got the sun card and you've got the temperance card, right? The sun card and the temperance card. Let me explain. And these major decisions, ultimately, it's going to be in your favor. Absolutely going to be in your favor. But what I feel as well, intuitively, is that your energy is based on things to be done now to help you. So I feel like it's a financial situation. And this is about travel. This is about you having to make that executive call. Yes. I like this energy because it's pushing you really and truly to really stand on business, to really stand on business. That's what I feel as well, because I have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is to make sure once you make that decision, you stand on it. And this is about pushing through the doubts, pushing through anything that you feel that is an old pattern in order to create a new pattern. So this is making sure that wherever you want, and this could be about moving, work, relationships, that you have changed the outlook of what you see now, and what you've seen in your past. I mean, so I like this energy because I feel very much so that sometimes, just sometimes, we ultimately really hesitate, and hesitation really creates mistakes. Decisions creates learning, like to learn, but I often say that hesitation creates mistakes, because because by making the decision, you don't actually make a mistakes, you learn. And I often say, when people hesitate, if you look at, you have to commit to things, right? Hesitation is, for me, fundamentally the worst thing you can do, especially for the month of March. You either stick at something or you make a decision, but if you're in the middle, by doing nothing, you become nothing. All right, so that for me is the energy for Virgos. Let's look for the Libras. Okay, shout out to all you Libras out there. Let's have a look. Shout out to every Libras that are out here. Hope everyone's all right. Hope everyone's good. Okay, let's do Libra. Okay. So I feel very much so that for those who are Libras, relationships are going to be something that's going to be important for you guys for this up and coming month. I feel like there needs to be a balance, especially for the Lovers card as well, because the Lovers card for me is about choice. It doesn't necessarily mean love. It could be a relationship, but it could be your loved ones. It could be the people that you respect. There has to be a fair energy exchange of showing love and giving nurture to people, but at the same time making sure that you feel like you are heard too. Transactions, making sure that we're always balanced, people. I'm a Libra, so you got to make sure that the energies are balanced. And for me, I think it's important to find ways to also find new ways of approaching communications for Libras. And this could be from your work colleagues, romantic partners, or your wife, your husband, whoever, your kids, whatever. It's about relationships and how to find different ways of approaching relationships. This is just about evolution and growth in terms of not only who you are, but the people that you're surrounded in. So I feel very much so that this is technically a win-win, because you've got the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups. So 2 6s in the tarot deck for me are often a strong indicator as a win. I also see, for those who are of Libras, that it's the energy of in terms of success, if you are adaptable, if you are in a flower state, if not rigid but more of a fluid state, shall I say, um, this is within the month where you'll start to feel a lot more progress with people as well. I feel very much so that the energy for Libras right now is, again, balance as well. So the importance of it is the energy of the nucleus, making sure that they feel loved, that they feel connected to you, that there is a wholesomeness about you. There's a feeling of care, love. Very nurturing month for all you Libras out there. I like it because it feels very much so that um, especially for Libras, it's important that while everybody may be going through highs and lows, my guides are saying that because we are very, very good at being good at listening, a lot of people and a lot of care and a lot of love, a lot of people are going to be going through a lot of transitions, and we often have a very, very balanced often have a balanced approach on things, and we're often good at adapting to every situation that's there. So for all us Libras out there, just make sure that when you approach things, we go from the energy of making sure that not only our energy is balanced, because our energy is important, but how we approach people is going to be a lot more balanced. But you will need to adapt, as well as finding new ways to approach people. This is not only for them, but more importantly for you. Okay, all right. Let's look into Scorpio. Shout out to all you Scorpios. I'd say 32 minutes for the Scorpio, I think, on the dot. Let's have a look. Shout out to all you Scorpios, guys. Shout out to you Scorpios for the month of March. Let's have a look. I feel like let's see. Business wise, you guys, I think you guys are going to go from strength to strength. Yeah, very, very strong entrepreneur type of energy. So there's a strong element for Scorpios in the first place for you guys, just to know that one, you've got the keys to victory already. I feel like you guys know what to do. That could be the winning formula. That could be an idea that you feel like you can expand on. There's an entrepreneur type of energy. It feels like you guys are not only the boss at the moment, but you guys have the formula that you can use again and again and again and again for the foreseeable future. I feel like communication is also going to be clear, but as well as transitions that are going to be there. So you will be able to get opportunities after opportunities after opportunities. Relationships will be of a big thing as well, in terms of doesn't have to be romantic. It could be in a version of business. It could be from the version of you connecting to new people, public speaking as well. So there's this energy of travel that's about to happen, especially with the World card. And what I'm hearing as well with the Temperance card and the Two of Pentacles is to make sure that you guys have to essentially find a fine balance between working hard and playing hard, and making sure that your energies are balanced. The problem that you may have, if I'm being honest, is that while you're in the seek of this new energy, is that you're not getting enough rest, or you're, instead of making sure you're getting rest, you're drinking lots of coffee and you're running on fumes. So the energy that I'm seeing, especially with the Temperance card and the Empress card as your last card, is to make sure that your mind, body, spirit's fine, that your health is good, that you make sure that there will be some energies, there will be some situations where you're required to take your chances, but don't forget to look after yourself and not neglect parts of you. What what is the advice for you Scorps? Yes, so it's making sure you don't run on fumes as the 9 of Wands, but I feel like with time management, I mean with management as it is, I feel like you guys are going to be fine, because I feel like there is an energy for you to really take this this opportunity, and I feel like you wouldn't need to work as hard as you think you need to. It feels very much like you guys will just need to basically work smarter and not harder. Multi-dimensional, shall I say. But I like the energy, because I feel like this is something that you've asked for. You've prayed for rain and you're about to get thunder. So all it is a win, and that's what I feel. All right. So let's go into Sagittarius. Let's have a look for you, Sag. Hope everyone's okay. Shout out to everyone here. I really appreciate your time and your energy. Let's have a look. Okay. Okay, let's have a look for you, Sag. It's about you're thinking about the nucleus, happy home, happy life. If you're for those who are of Capricorn, if you're thinking about having a child, good time to do so as well. For you Capricorns out there, or is it Sag? Hold on. Oh, my bad, Sagittarius. So again, sorry for all you Sagittarius. My bad for you Sagittarius. If you're thinking about planning to have children, this is a great time to have children. Sagittarius, this is also an important time for you guys to really focus on the house, the feelings of continuity. If you're feeling loved, you should look into the romance of things. It's okay to really bring down your guard down and really enjoy life. The Sun card is also to let you know for you Sag, that romance should be embraced, should be careful. I just have a strong feeling that if you're planning to have a child, that it's very, very likely, and it's a strong yes. I feel very much so that you, as a sign, have been in this energy of sleep. What I would advise you guys to do now for you Sagittarians is that you should enjoy your life a little bit. That could be if you are wanting to go out, enjoy yourself. But if you're a bit of a homebody, I want you to really enjoy the fact of perhaps you want to get a new sofa, or perhaps you want to get a new TV, or get a new subscription to something that would be something of your benefit and some type of entertainment. I think it's as important that you yourself should really have fun, really bring out the spark in yourself. And this is about understanding that it's okay to just have a bit of cheeky time, have a bit of like time that you being a bit of a joker, or you being the jester, or you yourself can just indulge a little bit. And I'm not saying just to eat a whole cake, but I feel like you've been so restricted of fun that you're not allowing to really fulfill that potential of it. So I feel like this is a positive Tower moment. This is communications from source to let you know that it is time for you to make that transition of fun. But if your other focus is about children, I just have this strong feeling for those who are of Sagittarius, and if you want to have children, it's been a sign. You've been wanting this for a very long time, and you're going to get signs that your guides are saying yes. And I feel very much so, especially for Sag, that planning doesn't need to be as thorough if you're planning for family, because I just feel like it's the opportunity is there if you per se want to procreate. I just feel like there's an opportunity that's there, and I want you to enjoy it. I want you to have fun. I want you to if you want, like, you know, you gotta do you. Do you know what I mean? Have a bit of fun. But yes, that was for Sagittarius, and now we're going into Capricorn. So Capricorn. All right, let's have a look for Capricorn. Shout out for you Capricorns out there. Appreciate everyone, by the way, guys. You guys always are amazing. I've got so much time and love for you all. And let's have a look for this. Let's have a look. And this is for you Capricorns out there. Okay. This is about what I feel very much so, especially for you Capricorns out there. This is about newness. You're moving with the season. This is about really embellishing this new start. So you got the Death card at the start. And the Death card is the sign to let you know there are endings bringing new beginnings. I also feel like this is a great time for you to really internalize what you want in your life and what you want to remove and what you want to add. There's definitely some big major shifts that's happening, especially with the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords to me is about, while you're removing parts of your life that you don't want. And I feel like this isn't a mental aspect. This feels very much so like you want to change your wardrobe, or you want to give yourself a lick of paint in terms of your house. I feel like there's a changing of appearances, a changing in the way you want to look, a new hairstyle, a new color. I'm seeing vibrancy, and I feel very much so that this is about passions, and the passions that I feel are more towards the element of needing just some newness. I feel very much so like it's something to do with redecorating. So this is not just appearance about yourself, but I also feel like it's appearance about your house. I've been told by spirit right now that you've got the Four of Swords. So this could be even saying to get a new bed. So if you need a new bed, if you've been having that same old bloody bed or that same old mattress, you've been sleeping for a goddamn minute and you haven't got a mattress topper, why aren't you having a mattress topper? You know what I'm saying? So there are some pleasures in life that I feel that you should get into. And I feel very much so that there has been a little bit of a guilt. Yes, there has been a little bit of a guilt. And what I feel with the guilt is that you should get this newness, because it feels very much so it's pushing you to raise your own vibrations at the moment. And it's about really exploring the energy, because it feels like there is a lot of life for you Capricorns. You're not living. You see what I'm saying? You're not living in the leisure that you want it to be. And I feel right now this is the energy of self-love, self-care. But I want you to really make these moves that's going to make you feel happy. I like the energy, because I feel very much so if it's about you needing the confirmation, the Three of Pentacles for me, it's about you needing to change the outlook, and that could be your environment. But I'm gonna go as far to say that it is the home. It is the home. The home for me is something that needs to happen now. All right, and that was for Capricorn. And then now we're going to be doing Aquarius. Shout out to all you Aquariuses out there. Let's do Aquarius. All right. All right. I hope I have everybody. I have to go through the edits and see if I've got it right, because if I haven't got it right, I'm pissed. You know what I'm saying? No, but I'm playing. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So let's have a look for Aquarius. Let's have a look for Aquarius. Okay, so the energy that I feel with Aquarius is that you'll be needing to make some decisions. You've got the abundance of time as we speak. I feel like this is about a creative venture. And I feel very much so that, technically speaking, you're not going to be wrong in any type of decision that you make. So let's just say you've got option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4, option 5. If you pick one of the options out of the 5 options, there isn't going to be like, oh my god, I've done it wrong, because that's not what it's about. I'll explain. I feel very much so that there is a creative venture that you should look out for in terms of business, in terms of what you call it, planning, networking. I feel like the moon card is about taking your time, but also being creative. What I feel as well with the two of wands, especially right now, is about taking your time to strategize and where you're going, because there are definitely new doors that are opening, but each door creates a different scenario and situation. As I said, they're technically not going to be, if you pick one, the other one's not the wrong decision. It's about choosing a timeline and where you're going to go. I've got the world card, so the options are there. You have the abundance. I think this is about good problems, not bad problems. And I feel like right now you should look at all the options that are there, which are going to be the pros. You have to look at the pros and cons of each one. And I feel like it's what you feel that's going to fulfill you, because you've got the King of Cups and you've got the Three of Wands. And as long as you feel intuitively as well as in your heart that this is your passion, technically this is your truth. And you can't deny the truth. The truth is the truth. And the truth is that once you know what you want out of these decisions, it's as important that you commit to it. Because I feel like you committing to it is going to give you a lot of luck. It's going to give you a lot of abundance. And most importantly, that conviction is going to be something that you're going to use going forwards in every aspects in your life. This is the momentum shift that you've always wanted. So I feel like once you make that decision, expect some positive feedback, some calls. I like the energy. If I'm being completely honest with you, for Aquarius, it's needing to trust that you have made the right decision. I have this energy that you will go through a little bit of a moment with yourself, but these moments are going to be a version of yourself that's like a catapult. You're going to strip everything back. You're going to take a step back, right? And then ultimately, you're going to go forwards and really feel like this is a wish fulfillment. So I'm letting you know that this is very good. I wouldn't have any issues with you picking any of the options that are there, because what I feel like is you are what you make it. Especially with the Magician card, you are what you make it. It's like you have a blank canvas and you have the choices of what picture and what you envision as your destiny and how you want to create it. The choices are there. It's really up to you. All right. But I just feel like this is a good time for you. But have faith. All right. Now we're going into Pisces. We're going into Pisces. So happy Pisces season. We're saving the best for last. I'm joking. I'm unbiased, but I'm playing. But Pisces, happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right. Yes. So the energy that I feel for the Pisceans is that I feel very much so that you can be a bit of a diva. Absolutely, but you should be. But you should. But you can be. You can really be the person that demands the spotlight. It is your time. It is a situation where you should use this to your advantage. And that's what I feel. I feel like the reason why I'm saying this, you should use this as your advantage, is because there is definitely a shift in your month, which you should take advantage of. That's the fact. Take this as the end. Take this as a winning energy. It's like this is a powerful month as we speak. And I want you to set some intention that's going to lead you to the Six of Wands, which is about victory. I'm also seeing as well that this is a very powerful month for you guys, for Pisceans. Big shifts in terms of love, your own personal journeys, finances, taking new opportunities on, because I got three aces actually, 3 aces here. So this is definitely a confirmation that not only you're going through a journey of newness, but a journey of a new opportunity that's there. You should take these opportunities financially, emotional fulfillment, and new surroundings. What I feel as well for you guys is that you've got the 6 of Swords. So you got 2 6s in the tarot deck. Bloody hell. 2 6s. I just saw that. So you got 2 6s in tarot deck, which is a big yes. The important thing is that you take these opportunities that are there. Absolutely take these opportunities that are there. What I will say is that you need, to balance the energy, is that you need to find a way to stay grounded. So while you are going to be chasing, while you are attracting the highest of the highs, it's important for you to find ways to self-manage, because it will be a bit of an energy of there's a word for it, where you could be overstimulated, where you could be overwhelmed. And yes, you'll have the opportunities and you should take these opportunities that are there, but find ways to manage your energies, because we go through the energy of basically riding this wave. But this wave, as it is a very, very strong journey and a very strong energy, shall I say. I'm saying the last card is the Empress energy. And what I'd advise for you, Pisces, is that embrace this feeling. You have been really working behind the scenes. You have been working on yourself for a large proportion of time, even from 2024 to now. Embrace this time. This is your time, and you have the right to embrace it, but do it in a way that is positive for you, and that doesn't seem to really and truly that fits with your values, as well as that you feel that you yourself will be happy with. And that's a version that you have to know, that it has to come down to your own self-love and your appreciation for that. All right. Now, I go by name the Sorcerer, and that was the reading for the month of March for all you zodiac signs out there. Love and light.